Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess.
Hopefully.
Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
Can you explain the logic of that?
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
Well, he's going to regret that.
I've survived demons. I think I can handle myself against some southern barbarians.
Yeah, you'd think. But they're a brawny bunch. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
I'm not the biggest fan.
They're not on the list of my favorite monsters.
You'll want to stay out of the water, then.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind undead like that, but just they're kind of troublesome to fight.
If you're willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
And if the Avar are unlucky, they're killed. Okay, what do you want us to? Yeah, that's your requisitions.
This might interest you, sir.
Report. Might as well get it.
What is it?
This could help us.
Apparently these requisitions are just kind of go on forever and shouldn't pay too much heed to it. Fish's End. Okay, so how about we go south, and we go this way, and then we continue south. Sounds reasonable? Sounds reasonable. So let's make this our first destination.
Nothing to report, sir.
I can't summon my horse. I guess because it's a Maya or something? Yeah, probably.
That crossbow is remarkable, Varric. I am surprised the dwarves have not made more of them.
The woman who made Bianca would rather that not happen. Wars are bloody enough as it is. A crossbow that fires this far and this quickly, with so little training, every battle would be a massacre.
Indeed. I am surprised, not disappointed.
Yeah, that's what people say about every new weapon development. It never takes. Sooner or later somebody's going to mass produce it. The Light of Andraste. There's a wind-weathered inscription on the statue. Commissioned in 655 storms by the illustrious Ben Hargrave, protector of the fellow Maya, to commemorate the completion of her keep and to thank Blessed Andraste for her good fortune. Stay out of the water, wasn't that the advice I got? I think I'll stick to it. Nothing's moving out there. None are friendly. Jeez, this is kind of depressing. What? Are we being pursued by? Let's just move on.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
That's a very interesting question. I suppose we shall find the answer. I don't like those sounds, to be perfectly frank. Also, we're having company. By some rather powerful horses. Oh, that reminds me. You got a point. Figures. Let's see. Well, they both sound good. Let's just go with this for now. I was
See all of them. There must be more further in.
There we go. Now should I be able to level you up, right? There we go. Wait, what was wrong with my attempt to summon my horse too?
Look out!
I'm not sure what that did or what that accomplished, but we've got company, and we got a lot more than that incoming. You're just breaking shit over there. That's pretty cool. I should keep them contained. While we finish this guy off.
The beacon seemed to draw out the undead. We could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Interesting. Well, I ain't got a friggin' clue. So what we'll attempt to do is light the beacons. Veilfire and the fellow Maya. The Veilfire message and the fellow Maya are largely gibberish and imply kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. It is possible that writing is in code. These Veilfire runes are interspersed with numbers and mathematical notations. They evoke a clear sense of panic, as if Bjorn was trying to figure out a difficult problem. Right. Change our plans then. Down here, there, then over here-ish, and then down. Sounds good? Sounds good. Right. Well, let us continue. There we go. Alright, what is that which is up ahead? Apostate Beatrice Journal. This thick journal is half undecipherable. The parts where it can be read are splattered with ink, as if Yombo had written them in a hurry. There were years of notes in that book. Years! Who could have taken it? Or deciphered it? Did someone follow me from the circle? If it was Verdum or Claris, there was jealous little busybodies. So what I've done, the demons have harnessed. They'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering Eves? But I must have my book back. I will write down the cipher again, before I forget again. These demons are clever. I can't have them demanding a price for decrypting my own notes. The concoction I can make with the plants here, its safe amounts, will open my mind to vistas past the fade. The demons' hint is beyond me, because they wish to undermine me. It's so clear. It is so very clear. This either sounds like somebody at the cusp of great discoveries or bottomless madness. Really, it can be incredibly hard to decipher between the two. Oh well. We got company. Let's hope that's what they do. Because we got a ton of undead on the way. And they don't seem pleased. Ow. Huh, it seems killing with demons to defeat the undead it's controlling. Interesting. So they really are the prime targets. We'll keep that in mind. Guess the cage is a good thing, that it keeps the undead out while we're dealing with their master. Staring at this set of unreadable runes conjure up strong feelings of bitterness and arrogance in equal measure. They fade slowly. Well, that's interesting. Right, so down to the camp, then going east. Well, that should be safe to get the soldiers out here now. The demon that was controlling the undead in this area is dead, and so are the zombies. Or corpses, if you will. We're actually doing pretty well against them, despite them being a relatively high level. Well, should be around our level too. Which is definitely, that definitely bodes well for finishing up stuff in the hinterlands, you know? Nobody say anything about this being a good place to set up camp. I'm full aware of it. Oh, hey. On this small note, the words "not deathroot" have been underlined 3 times. There's a small illustration of a plant that looks like spindleweed with this one underneath it. And that dude. Relatively fresh loot. Yeesh. So I guess those are instead of the beacons. That's what I was looking for. Kind of serve a role similar to more deep mushrooms. Serve something similar to the astro somethings. Use the same image, I think. Or maybe it's just to save on images. That's also a possibility. There might be nothing deeper to it. Okay, want to get to the path that's on the other side of this rock. Right. No harm in crossing here.
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me, or the Inquisition's soldiers.
I hope the Avar haven't gotten bored with the hostages and that they understand how hostages work.
You and me both. Maybe this is a test, you know, see if I can make my way through here without dying. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna see if you can get through without dying, but I just come through having completely tamed the entire area and just like, yeah, this is my back garden now. What you gonna do about it? That's the sound of problem. Wine, music, poetry, and the wanton and frenzied indulgence of carnal fancies. These being characterized the hedonistic cult known as the Daughters of Song, calling them an order of the faithful lends them a legitimacy they do not deserve. The daughters and sons, well, they saw themselves also as daughters, celebrated Andraste's holy union with the Maker in almost every way imaginable, and it was only the holy union they venerated. Andraste's life, her war, her teachings, and her sacrifice were blithely ignored. At its height, the Daughters of Song numbered in the thousands. They maintained a stronghold in a villa called Violay in the field of Ghislaine. Violay saw a yearly event during which the Daughters of Song parade the care of an image of the Maker's glory through the square. The Daughters of Song were wiped out by the righteous forces of Emperor Dracon during his campaigns to unite all of Orlais. When the Emperor's forces sacked the village, the Daughters would not arm themselves and were either killed or captured. This was destroyed and the cult never recovered. The righteous forces coming into a village and killing everyone. Righteousness. We must mean different things when we use that word. I'm not one for the whole righteous thing. But seriously, how can that be righteous? Poor people are pacifists. I mean, I don't agree with pacifism. I think that's an invitation for people to stomp on you, but that's personal, hi!
So, you're Herald of Andraste.
Yeah?
My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Oh, fair enough. What are you doing out here, then?
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
Well, they're called fate rifts. They're basically holes in reality.
Caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies.
Who?
Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Interesting how widely Ferelden beliefs diverge.
Call me Ferelden again, Elf, and see how far you get.
Right, so anyway, those hostages, are they okay?
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them.
That's good to know.
Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
So, why exactly aren't you beating me with that elaborate hammer of
The
yours?
Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do.
Fair
I
enough.
don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Farewell then.
Alright.
Watch the water.
I'm doing that.